up guys, Phoenix here, and today we're going to be starting part 1 of Nightmare Foxy's pixel art tutorial. So I promised that I would start Foxy and Leone this weekend, so what I did was I'm starting Foxy first, and Leone should be out a day after this. Or, yeah, I'm just working on filming them equally, at equal times, so if Leone's not ready, hopefully she will be by Tuesday or Wednesday. But yeah, I am starting them both like I promised, so I'm going to have them out, and then I'll finish up Springtrap, and then start probably working on Nightmare Chica and Bulbasaur. So what we're going to do is work with Dirt and Black Wool for this first part. So let's go up and to the right. And we're going to start on the ground with one Black Wool first off. And from that Black Wool, we're just going to go up and to the right. 2 more singles to kick it off. So you should have 3 just chilling like that. And I will be adjusting the cameraman later, but for now he's just going to sit right there. So after those 3 singles, we're going to up and to the right again. 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right, 2 vertical. 1, 2. And then from that 2 vertical, we're going to go to the top block right here and just put 1 extra black wool to the right, so it looks kind of like an R with this 3 wool right here. And usually we don't have this big leap so early in the pixel art, but for now we're going to actually have a big leap for a shoulder. We're going to go up and to the right, 14 single pieces of black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we'll do another 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. And let me actually shift over the cameraman a bit. So I'm going to move him to the right. And yeah, that should hold for now, actually. That should be good. Oh, no. Okay, too much. Alright, so we got cameraman working. So after that 14, we're going to go up and to the right. 2 flat, 2 times in a row. So 1, 2. Then again, 1, 2. Then after that, we're going to go up and to the right. 2 single blocks. So 1, 2. And you can get rid of the dirt blocks at your own placement if you want to. You don't have to. I know a lot of people like to just wait until they're coloring it in to get rid of it, so that saves a lot of time because later you'll just be right next to it. Anyways, from these 2 singles, we're going to go up and to the right, 2 flat again, 1, 2, up and to the right, 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. And from this 4, we're actually going to start heading into a bunch of branches because there are like little holes in his shoulder for wiring, and then there's also the part that goes over to his neck. So we're going to jump right into that by going down and to the right, 3 flat, 1, 2, 3. And from the first block in the 3 flat, what we're going to do is we're going to go down from it, 2 pieces of black wool, 1, 2. Then the second block, we're going to go down 1. And then the third block, what we're going to do with it is first we're going to go up and to the right, 2 vertical. So that's going to be for later, so just put a marker so you know to go back to it. But then still on the third block right here, we're going to add an extra 5 going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in total, it should be enough space right here to fit 6 dirt blocks underneath, which it is. And from that, the extra 5s we actually put there, we're going to go down and to the right. So from here, put your placement block down. 3 flat, 1, 2, 3. And I don't know if we're going to do this detail yet, but I want to mark it out so that we have a set place to go back to. So this 3 flat right here is actually just a little piece of detail we're going to come back to later, along with these ones, but these aren't so obvious. So what we're going to do is go down to the left, 2 flat, 1, 2, and the block on the left right here, we're going to go down 1 and then to the left 1. So that's going to be our marker for later. Instead, we're just going to continue from the 2 vertical right here. So next what we're going to do is we're going to go up and to the right from the 2 vertical, so the top block right here. 1 single. Then switch over to your placement block. I'm not going to because I don't need to, but it's a lot more helpful if you guys do that. So we're going to up and to the right. 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right, 2 flat. And then finally we're going to up and to the right, 14 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, let me just recount. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. So from that 14, that's actually going to start leading into the next. So we're going to go down and to the right, 3 flat, 1, 2, 3, up and to the right, 9 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this actually might be a lot wider than I thought it was, so we're going to have to make the cameraman do a lot more moving as we get to different parts of the tutorial. So after that 9 flat, we're going to start going down and to the right to get to his neck. So we're going down to the right, 2 flat first, 1, 2, down to the right, 3 flat, 1, 2, 3, down to the right, 1 flat, 1 single, sorry about that. So in total we have 9, then we go down, 2, then down again, 3, then down again, 1. So from that 1, we're going to go down and to the right, 2 flat, 2 times in a row, 1, 2, placement block, 1, 2. We're then going to go down to the right, 1 single, down and to the right, 2 vertical, down to the right, 2 single blocks again, 1, 2, and from here we're going to do a lot more branching off again. So for the first part of our branching, we're going to go to the left block in the 2 singles we just placed, so this one right here, or the top one, and we're going to put 2 going right below it, 1, 2, then the right block in the 2 singles we just placed, we're going to go down and to the right from it, 2 flat. So as you can see, we have these 2 pathways that we can choose to build from here. And we're going to work with the left one first. So the left one right here, we're going to go down and to the left, 3 flat, 1, 2, 3. We're then going to go, before we continue on this 3 flat right here, we're going to go to the top of this block right here, where we have the 1, 2, 3 right here. And the top block is going to just get 1 to the left of it. So there's only a 2 tall gap. Now from the 3 flat right here, we're going to go to the left turn block, and we're going to put 1 black wool below it. Then we're going to go down to the left, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. Down to the right, 2 vertical now, so make sure you use your placement block carefully. Sorry about that. Can't even speak properly anymore. So we have 2, 3, 2 as we're going down, and we're going to just carefully try to bring it down to the ground. So from the 2 right here, we're going to go below it, 1 black wool, and to the left of that black wool, we're going to put 1, and to the right of it, we're going to put 2. So it looks like this. Now going down to the left from here, we're going to go down to the left, 2 single blocks, 1, 2, down to the left again, 2 vertical, 1, 2, and then finally, just to touch the ground right there, we're going down into the left, 9 vertical, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it touched the ground perfectly, and I'm going to shift the cameraman over actually. So as we're starting the chest, and we're ignoring the left shoulder for now, that's going to be details for later. Okay, so he's in a good spot right now, so we're going to continue. So, going back up now to where we have this 4 right here, we're going to go to the end of it, so this last block right here. We're going to put 3 black wools going straight down. 1, 2, 3. From there, we're going to go down and to the right, 2 vertical. Then from the top block in the 2 vertical we just placed, we're going to go up and to the right, 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, it's pretty much evened out with what we already had. So from there now, we're going to go up and to the right, 12 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're just going to go to the end of the 12 we just placed, and the 2 final blocks in the 12 are going to get 2 black wool below them, so it looks like this square. and then we're going to extend this over to the right, 3 more pieces of black wool. So 1, 2, 3, just like that. Now from there, what we're going to do is we're going to bring the chest around. So we're going to go up and to the right from there, 3 flat, 1, 2, 3, up and to the right again, 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's where the jaw actually connects with some of the chest. So the 2 left blocks, the 2 left blocks right here and the 4 flat are going to each get a black wool on top of it. Then we're going to go up and to the left from here, 2 flat 3 times in a row. So 1, 2, 3. And that's just for when we're going to do the mouth later. We're not going to work on it anymore right now, but it should look like this. We have the 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one's on top of the 4 we already had in here. And we're going to continue on the right. So continuing along the right, we're going to go down into the right, 2 flat, 1, 2, down into the right, 3 flat, 5 times in a row. So make sure you count it out. You say 1, 2, 3, just like this. We're going to do this 5 times in a row. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finally 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's go back and delete all the dirt that is in the way. And then just continue with the dirt blocks. We're going to go down to the right from here. 2 flat, 1, 2. Down to the right, 6 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And oh my goodness, already we're almost having to shift over some of the cameraman, but we're not going to yet. Instead, we're going to do a little bit of the detail. So going below the 6 right here on the 2nd and 3rd block from the left, we're going to put 1 placement block below each of them. Then we're going to put 1 black wool below each of those placement blocks, so it looks like this, kind of like a dirt sandwich. So the left black wool right here is going to get 2 below it, 1, 2. The right black wool is going to get 3 below it, 1, 2, 3. Then from this 4 strip right here, so this one right here on the center, we're going to ignore the top block, but the other ones are each going to get 1 black wool to the right, 1, 2, 3. So it looks like this, and this is going to be like a little scar on him. It's nothing important, but it looks really good once we color everything in. So we're going to move back up now to the 6 flat right here. Oops. And we're going to go down to the right, 16 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So his jaw is really long, and we're almost at the curvature part, which is pretty good because then we'll just be able to start the face and then just do all the details from there. I'm probably going to do the teeth last because it's a pain in the butt, but yeah, it has to get done sooner or later. So from the 16 now, we're going to go up and to the right, 2 single pieces of black wool, 1, then 2, and we're almost out of space again, so we're just going to shift cameraman number 2 over. I'm wondering if we'll be able to fit him on the screen because I'm pretty sure I was able to fit him on the time lapse, but this is looking like there's no room for him. Anyways, from those 2 singles, we're going to go up and to the right, 2 vertical pieces of black wool, 1, 2. And then from the top block and the 2 vertical right there, we're just going to put 1 to the right. And you should have this. Let me just adjust my blueprint so I can read everything correctly. Alright, next we're going to go back and keep working with what we have right here. So from this first single right here, we're going to ignore it. But the second one is going to get 2 pieces of black wool to the right. So 1, 2. Then floating up now to this block, we're going to put 1 below it. So now it's evened out like this. And then continue down and put an extra block going down. So it should be 4 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to keep continuing from the bottom right here. We're going to go down into the right, 7 flat, and it should touch the ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yep, it touched the ground, so we did that part correctly. And let's just do the other parts of his chest detail right here. So shifting back over, down to the left from this single that wasn't touched to the last block in our 16 flat. We're going to go below this and put 3 black wool going straight down. Then shift over 1 to the left. Then we're going to put 4 pieces of black wool going straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from that 4, we're going to go down and to the right. 2 vertical, and it should touch the ground just like that. Then we're going to shift over back again to the first one we placed right here. This 3. And we're going to go to the bottom block right here. Put 1 black wool to the right. Then we're going to go down to the right. 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And then just go around and delete the dirt the dirt blocks. Now the final step right here before we continue going up and to the right over there is we're going to go right here in this corner piece, and we're going to put 1 black wool to the left, then go down and to the left, 2 vertical, 1, 2, and that's it for that. Now from this corner right here, you see where we have this 2 by 2, it's 4 blocks, but it's 2 by 2, 2 width and 2 height. We're going to go to the corner block right here and go up and to the right. 3 single pieces of black wool. So 1, 2, 3. Then from the third black wool we just placed, we're going to go on top of it and put 1 black wool. And then from the top of that, we're going to put 1 to the left and 1 to the right. So it looks kind of like an upside down Tetris piece, which is fine. I kind of want to go and finish the other shoulder, so I'm going to try and find my way, like the quickest way to get to it. But it's not going to make sense with some of the blocks we're doing, so we're just going to work our way to the shoulder and complete it so we can see how wide the pixel art actually is. So from this 3 flat right here, we're going to go up and to the right, 5 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From that 5 vertical now, we're going to go on top of it. And we're going to, hold on, let me just fix my blueprint. We're going to put 1 extra black wool on top now. So it should be 6 tall. But from that 6th block, we're going to put 3 to the right, 1, 2, 3, and 3 to the left, 1, 2, 3. Now going to the left 3 blocks, we're going to put 1 on top of each of them. And we're going to use that to start the shoulder. So from these 3 blocks we just put on the top, we're going to go to the first block and put 1 block on top of that. The middle block gets skipped, and the third block gets 2 on top of it. So 1, 2, and that's where we're going to start the shoulder. We're just going to keep working with the final blocks here. So from here, we're going to put 4 pieces of black wool going to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it should be 5 in total, which it is. We're going to use this now to bring this towards the ground. So we're going to go down to the right. 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2. We're then going to go down and to the right. 2 vertical. Down and to the right again. 2 flat. And from the right block in the 2 flat right here, we're just going to put 1 below it. And then we're going to switch over to singles. We'll put your placement block. We're going to go down and to the right next. 3 single pieces, so 1, 2, 3, down to the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2, down to the right, 2 single, 1, 2, and it's just going to go back and forth between verticals and singles. So after this, we're going down to the right, 2 vertical again, down to the right, 1 single this time, down to the right, 2 vertical again, so we're getting really close to the ground. Down to the right, 2 single, 1, 2, and now hopefully to touch the ground, we're just going to go down to the right, 3 vertical, so 1, 2, 3, and if it did, you followed all the directions perfectly, and also you were ready to start the head, and also some of the chest details, but mostly the head. So going back to the 3 vertical we have right here, all the way on the right side, we're going to put 2 placement blocks to the left. Then we're going to switch to our black wool, and we're going to put 5 pieces just flat going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So on this 5 strip we have right here, the first block's going to get skipped. Second block's going to get 2 above it. 1, 2. Third block gets 3 above it. 1, 2, 3. Fourth block's going to get 4 above it. 1, 2, oops, 2, 3, 4. So as you can see, it's like a little staircase, and we're just following a similar pattern. And for this final one right here, it gets a little tricky. We're first going to put 2 on top of it, skip a space, and then put another one there. So it looks like this. So I'm going to keep it small this time around. We're going to do a little bit more before I wrap up this part of the tutorial. Just want to make sure there's a little bit more detail, because usually when I wrap these up early, it ends up that when I'm doing a later part, I kind of messed it up, or I just have to do extended parts later on. So I'm going to do a little bit more detail here, and then we're going to finish up for this first part, because first parts I usually take them easy, take them real slow. So going over to where we have the 2 flats waiting for us right here on the face, we're going to go up and to the left, 1 single, up and to the left, 2 flat, 1, 2, up and to the left, 1 single again, and then when we go up and to the left again, we're going to use this to go bridge over here. So we're going to go up and to the left, 3 flat this time, 1, 2, 3, and from this 3 flat, what we're going to do is we're going to use this to build a hole in the pixel art, because there's like a hole in his shoulder that shouldn't be there. So first off, we're going to go down and to the left, 3 flat, 1, 2, 3. As you can see, it touched with what we already had right here, because this part right here is going to be, it's going to have a tiny hole right here, and then there's going to be another tiny one over here. So let's just shape those out, so that way it's a lot easier to tell what we're going to be coloring in later. So we just line up my blueprints. Okay, perfect. Whew. Okay, just breathe, it's going to be okay. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go to where we have the 12 flat right here. So look, you see how this entire area is enclosed? At the bottom right here, we should have a 12 flat, and then on the bottom of it, the 5 flats connected to it. But we're just working with the 12 for now. So to the left of that 12 flat, we're going to put 2 black holes, 1, 2. We're then going to go up and to the left, 1 single. Up and to the right now, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right, 2 flat. Before we continue with this 2 flat, what we have to do is go back to where we have this 3 vertical right here, and to the left of this the top block, we're going to put 2 dirt blocks, because this is where the blank is going to be. So we're just going to color all around that now. So before you knock away those dirt blocks, make sure it's colored all around it, and then you can knock them away. This is going to be permanently empty. Then this is going to be permanently empty as well. And there's another space over there that's going to be empty, but I'm going to reach there in a second. So after this 2 flat right here, we're going to go down to the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2. Then on the top block, and it's 2 vertical, we're going to put 2 to the right, 1, 2. From there, we're going to go up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the left, 2 vertical, 1, 2. And then you see this 1 block that's all by itself right here. We're actually just going to extend this over, so add 2 to the right of it. And there should be 1 block right here just missing. That's going to be fine. Instead, what we're going to do is go to the left of it right here, where we have this block that we just placed. We'll go down to the right, 1 single. Down to the right, 1 single again. Then down to the right, 5 vertical, and we should touch down with the 12 vertical right here. I mean the 12 flat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we did that part correctly. All we have to do next is we're going to go to the 5 we just placed, and we're going to go to the top block in it and just add 2 to the right. Then just follow it along now. So since we added the 2 to the right, connected to the 2 flat that we had waiting for right here. And we're just going to follow downward to this 2 flat next. Let me just show you where it is. You can see it on the left block right here. We're going to put 2 below it. 1, 2. Then on the middle block, we're going to go to the left of it and put 4 going straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is entirely going to be blank as well. But you can go up here now, and you see where we have these two singles and this two flat right here. Each of those can get some black wool inside of there. And that's it for that. So the rest is going to be actually like his chest color right here, and then it's going to be red wool over there. And yeah, we're missing some detail, but not enough. So I think this is a good start just to get you guys started. And I'm also going to be filming Leone, so that way you can have that one being released as well. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. So thank you for tuning in. If you did enjoy, please hit that like button or subscribe if you're new to the channel. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later. Bye.